OMT, Online Dynasty, Week 1, our game against the CPU Nevada. Already played it, so that's why there's a big gray blob up at the top of your screen so you can't see how this game went. So I wasn't planning on making a video for this week. There's no fancy green screen, no fancy nothing here. We did get our Western Kentucky shirt though, go big red. But we did decide to do it because I am changing offensive playbooks. I did like the Missouri offense. There's a lot to like in that Missouri playbook, very similar to Michigan's was in College Football 26. But when I was looking through it, I like to tinker. I like to look at a lot of different things. And there's one playbook that really stuck out, is just good at everything. Like if you're in a dynasty with a low overall team, you kind of want a playbook you can do whatever you need to do game by game with. And I didn't really feel that with the Missouri, not nearly as much as I felt it with the Rutgers Scarlet Knights. So that is going to be the playbook we are going to be in for season 1. I think that's going to be the plan here. In College Football 26, I changed playbooks a lot, and I think it was a detriment to us. The plan for this year is pick one playbook per season. So I'll be in Rutgers throughout season 1. Season 2, who knows? It could be anything. But for this year, the Rutgers offense is going to be ours. So I'm going to look over, we'll hop into practice mode in just a second, go over why I like this Rutgers offense so much, why I think for any low overall team in a dynasty, really any team in a dynasty, it's going to be really, really good. First, let's go take a quick look at how our recruiting is looking though. And I know in the last one people said I don't have to show recruiting, which you're right, I don't. But if somebody comes and takes one of these guys, I can live with it. I'll be fine. It's all part of the experience that you guys are coming along with me on here. So Channing Lampkin, we are the only one offering him. We did take a pretty significant lead here. Love where we're at. We're going to keep the pedal down on this guy, even if we are the only one in on him. We really want to make sure we're getting Channing Lampkin to be our quarterback of the future. And if we stay the only one in on him, I don't know how that works. Can you like take down your NIL and change his base? I feel dirty doing that. I'm not going to do that. Forget I even asked. I'm not doing that. So we're looking good on Channing Lampkin. We are in a bit of a user battle here against Western Michigan and Fresno State for this halfback, Byron Venable, but we do have that tier 2 pipeline. They've got nothing. I like where we're at. With that. His wide receiver, Quincy Westbrooks, USF does end up offering him here with his tier 4 pipeline. We do have a bit of a head start, which is going to make things a little difficult. But once we get into the top 5 with some of these guys, we'll be able to stack visits with these 3. And then we'll add like an offensive lineman or something too. Now that I know about complimentary visits and things, we might be a whole different beast this year. We will see. We'll see. We still have to figure out a lot with the NIL stuff, but that's another topic for another day. So Quincy Westbrooks, that's how we're looking there. This Eric Katera, no one else has offered him yet. I just have 25 hours on him because no one else has offered him. I feel like those hours can be better spent elsewhere. This offensive lineman, nobody had offered him after week 1, so we offered him through 15 NIL at him. Didn't have any extra hours to throw on him, but at least we got the scholarship. At least we got some NIL. We'll start building a little bit with him. Then once hours open up, we'll be looking good. Same thing with his D tackle, Sidney Hardrick. This linebacker, Gerald Hendricks. We're trying to catch up. Oregon State, we made up a huge chunk of ground here. Again, we have that pipeline advantage. We're looking good. This is our bronze house call 83 speed linebacker. Because Western Kentucky, remember, we have those 2 sub linebackers that are fantastic and we need replacements for because they're both seniors. We can go over our depth chart here in just a second. This Nick Larson, nobody had offered him, so we're going to be in on him as well. Another linebacker. Then Irvin. We're going to be battling with the Syracuse Orange, at least for now, on this guy, but we're maxed out. We got him 10 NIL. Hopefully that's going to be enough for us to grab him. Then we just threw this corner on the board. Louisiana's offered him, but we have a tier 2. I think I like the field and bump and run archetypes on corners, so that's mainly where we're going to be focusing on. So we're going to go after 6'2" George Frank. Didn't scout him at all. After the preseason ends, I don't scout anybody. I don't scout a soul. So let's go take a look at our depth chart, and then we'll go into practice mode, and I'll talk about this Rutgers offense. Oh, and perfect. My face is blocking the record here. Anyway, so Brock Glenn going to be our quarterback with his black visor. Impact dev, I mean, He's fine. 88 throw power, decent enough accuracies. We could do much worse at quarterback than Brock Glenn for season 1. Halfback AJ Allen, 80 overall, 90 speed. Really need to make sure we're getting him the ball more. At the beginning of this game, we really fall into the trap of just pass, 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 which is very difficult to do against the CPU on Heisman difficulty, even if it's a team like Nevada. Very difficult to just drop back and pass 30 times and have any success. Parker Parrish, our backup halfback here, 88 speed as a freshman, so we want to make sure he's getting some touches and getting some XP here. Wide receiver wise, KD Hutchinson, 85 overall, 90 speed. Quincy Burrows, 93 speed. 90 speed Zion Taylor. 90 speed Addison Claiborne. Like, I don't hate where our wide receivers are at, honestly. We're losing our top 2. Behind that, we've got 90 speed junior, 90 speed junior, 89 speed freshman, sophomore with 87 speed. So if we can get some of those receivers, great. And I don't think it's like a huge thing. Tight end wise, 85 speed CC Aziram. This guy's fantastic. Love this guy. Offensive line sucks. We can just skip right over that. Defensive line sucks. The big guys on our defense can be these Mike linebackers. Garrison Madden, only a 71, 72 overall he's playing up to, but 89 speed, 6'2", 225. And right behind him, Joshua Mensah, only a 67 overall, 6'7", playing up to a 69 overall, but 86 speed, 6'1", 212. So those are our 2 sub linebackers. Outside corners, Tony Newsome Jr., 6 foot tall, 88 speed, and Javion Dubois, 5'10", 88 speed. I think corners is actually, we're going to have to focus more on corners for sure, recruiting wise, because our cornerback room is rough, real rough. So we'll have to shift our focus over there a little bit as the season progresses. Free safety Dave Herard, 6 foot, 87 speed. Strong safety Jalen Lewis, house call, and Robber, 5'11", 88 speed. The guy's a stud. He is going to be leaving us, unfortunately, but behind him we have another impact dev sophomore, Jacob Cosby Mosley, who's hopefully going to stick around. We do need some better brand exposure, which maybe we'll get as the season goes on. We'll see. So that is how Western Kentucky looks. Let's hop into practice mode and go over why I'm switching to the Rutgers offense. There's a few main formations I'm going to focus on here. I'll gloss over some of these other ones. You do have some heavy sets on offense if you really want to run the ball. You have the wing pair, you have wing tight, you have deuce, so you have 2 and 3 tight end sets, you have single back wing in there too. But it really starts, we have 4 variations of gun doubles. I've always liked some gun doubles, and theirs is awful nice here with Rutgers. Again, not really the main reason we're going to go into this playbook, but a nice thing to have. That's a lot of what this Rutgers offense is we have our main formations, but almost every other one, it's really nice to have in there. So you have doubles, doubles off close, doubles Y off, and Y off weak, normal off close, normal Y off weak. Again, just solid, good formations. Wing trio, fine formation. It's Y off trio close. I do like the looks of. I like the smash return play and just throw a streak over on X. Really good against a lot of drop zone coverages because he's lined up closer to your offensive line. He can find a seam very quickly, especially against a cover 3 type look. You have an RPO out of this. The flood plays nice. You have an 0-1 trap out of this, an inside zone. So Y off trio close, one we're going to go to not as much as some of the others, but one we'll keep in our back pocket. Same, I mean, not so much Y off trips or wing trips weak, really. This one we could go to a little bit. That rub Z under could be solid. You got some RPOs in here, the cross burst, so there's some things in the wing trips weak we might go to a little bit. Wing trips weak at nasty. I think this actually looks like a pretty solid formation. That all go halfback choice could be fun. You got some different interesting motion plays, like that wheel wide drag looks really nice. You got a couple double moves over on the right, could do well against man coverage. I'm not sure how double moves go against man this year, but also against man you have PA crossers, which with the speed we have at wide receiver, because remember, we're all group of 6 teams, 2,200 NIL or below in their total budget. Nobody's going to have a ton of speed on defense. We've got pretty good speed on offense, so I like how that play sets up for us. And that shallow cross smash, again, with the tight end we've got, having him on those quick drags should do really well. So wing trips weak nasty, not going to be one of our mains, but going to be really good. Let's get to our main formations here. And it's going to be these 3 versions of bunch, the trips tight end, and some tight slots. So in a lot of these gun bunch formations, they've added some really just meta plays, like things you don't have to hot route at all things you see like the comp guys doing on the Madden scene. And I mean, for me, it's great. Like the flood slot go. You have the seam streak from your point receiver on the right. You got that corner out on B. You have the flat on A. A beautiful, just flood concept, easy to do. I mean, as easy as possible to do. You just have to pick the play. You don't even have to set anything up. It's not like a corner strike where you have to even streak your point guy. This is set up perfectly for you. C route over on the left and the halfback wheel. Try to catch some people sleeping there. So I'm going to love that play out of Gun Bunch. You'll see us running that one quite a bit throughout the year. And this return X post. You have that drag route on your tight end, the return route all the way on the outside, and the vertical threat on RB. Those should all combine to open up a good space to throw that return route, or even that seam streak again against like a drop cover 3. That seam streak is absolutely deadly. Got Y curl in here and some decent enough runs. I do like we have some of these outside runs like sweep going to the tight end and to wide receiver side. Same thing with a halfback base with the pulling guard in there. The counter, you're not really going to see us do too much. Maybe some mid zone, but like corner strike, corner out dig, return X post, Y curl, flood slot go, all 3 of these. Their gun bunch is unbelievable, and I don't even think that's their best formation. I think their best formation is their gun bunch strong offset. They've got all 3 of the main pass plays we are looking for in a gun bunch strong offset, that being flood, that being corner strike, that being dagger. If we got those 3 pass plays, we are cooking. We love where we're at. Then we have a duo for the run, a very important run to have in a bunch strong offset. You do have an inside zone. You do have the pin pull toss. The only thing we're missing is that RPO out to the right side. But if we're going to be missing one play out of a gun bunch strong offset, I am A-okay with it being that one. So love their bunch strong offset. And then we've even got some bunch wide trips, which again, we see those runs going to the tight end and to receiver side. The halfback base out of this formation, very, very good. You see some pretty good stock pass plays in here. Again, slot, slant, different play actions, sneaky little screens, some different motion plays, a lot of different motion plays. So between these 3 variations of bunch, this was a big reason why we picked Rutgers. The main reason is they, in my opinion, have the best bunch strong offset in the game. Then they have trips tight end offset and trips tight end offset weak. Love that we have both in this one formation. I mean, trips tight end, always going to be one of the more meta formations in this game. This flood play, we actually get that shake route on our tight end on this. I'm pretty sure that's new. I don't remember seeing that one before. So love the looks of that. The verticals out of trips always going to be good. Tight end in, a great play level sail, X under. You got your runs, have an inside zone. You got your RPOs. I love this Rutgers playbook. I love it. We do get off to an awful slow start in our game against Nevada here, because like I said, we tried to force it too much. We tried to pass the ball too much, which is just so hard to do. But if we just focused on running the ball, you can do that with Rutgers. If you want to try to pass the ball, you can do that with Rutgers. There's just so many ways you can play using this offensive playbook, and that's what I love. We have tight slots and tight slots halfback weak. These are ones we're going to go to quite a bit too. More just good kind of stock pass plays. The bench out of here is actually pretty nice. The mesh switch is really good. You have another quick base run. You have some jet motion things, a mid zone. The drive trail pass is really nice too. I do think tight slots halfback weak is a little bit better because you have post wheel drag. The X out pass is a good one. You do have, I believe, an inside zone in here, which we'll see in a second. That X dig pass, inside zone, you got mesh. I just think that you got a little bit better pass options out of tight slots halfback weak while still having some good run options in there as well. You do have a spread wide slot. You do have a few variations of trips, no empty in this playbook, but between the 2 different tight slots, the 2 different trips tight ends, the 3 variations of bunch, and then a little sprinkle on top of all these other formations in here, which all have merit, which are all pretty good. That is why we are going to the Rutgers offense. So that should cover everything we want to cover at the beginning here. Oh, I should have said this at the beginning, but if you've never seen any of these before, this is our 32 user online Dynasty. I do like to start out with 2 CPU games, try out some different playbooks and things before we fully commit ourselves to something throughout the year. But if you are interested in potentially joining, it is all done through the Discord. Link for that is down in the description below. Just hop in there, make a post, tag me, DM me, let me know you want on the wait list. I will get you on there. It is 30 something people long as of right now. We're thinking about starting up a second Dynasty just for the people on the wait list to have something to do, as that list has grown quite a bit more than I honestly ever expected it to. But yeah, that should fully cover everything that we got to cover here. Let's just take it to our CPU game, Western Kentucky against Nevada. I do screw up at the beginning, and I set myself to defense only instead of offense only. Against the CPU, I always do offense only, but I said defense only, and That was a whoopsie because our quarterback screwed us up pretty bad early on. But we'll just pick up from right where we take over Western Kentucky on the road. See if we can't get to 2-0. All right, so let's get to some gun bunch to start us off with. I don't know. We'll start with mesh spot. Maybe we'll throw. We could have thrown RB there. Just a little late making that read for sure. I like the flood slot go. I mean, we bunch strong offset. We're gonna jump around the different bunch formations here. I did screw up how we set up, how we started this game. So I did miss. I think we had the ball first. I'm not entirely sure what happened. Can we get that? Ooh, Nevada playing some tough defense on us here to get this one started. Let's go to maybe, I don't know, a flood slot go? We're going to try out some things. We got to be running the ball too. It's so much harder to pass against the CPU this year. Oh, we can just take off here though. We'll take that. 4th and 2. We're definitely going for it. Bunch strong offset. Let's find, I know we have a duo run in here. Maybe not the best time for it. Oh, Nevada took a timeout? Okay. I mean, we're still gonna... Oh, gosh. This looks like it might get blown up. This looks like it might get blown up. But let's go, Allen. And it did. Nevada's defense kind of all over us here. Hopefully our defense... Okay, good work, defense. Good work, boys. Okay, let's go to... We want to go... Let's try out some trips. Yeah, we just got to run the ball. We can't be super pass happy in this game. Passing the ball is so difficult. I mean, offense in general. I mean, goodness gracious. This Nevada defense is insane. These guys are playing lights out here so far. The 2nd and 11. Let's throw like a corner out on our tight end here. Maybe our whole team being cold has something to do with it too. Take our halfback right underneath and a bad ball, so we only get 5 yards on that. Ooh, this is not exactly the start we were hoping for here with Western Kentucky in this new playbook. Everybody's still cold. Let's just go... Let's throw our halfback out here too. Take X and go pick up the first down. Let's just get on the board with the first down here, and we'll take it from there. I do like the looks of this return X post play here too. Again, you're not going to be any hot routing or anything. Just pass lead one down right in the seam of that cover 3, and we got a hurt offensive lineman. Good. Exactly the start we were hoping for here. Go back to some bunch strong offset. Try this. I mean, I don't love the flood idea just because they have been calling a ton of man coverage. Oh, we had a... Oh my gosh, don't... Dude, this Nevada team. We'll go ahead and sub him out. Nevada team ain't playing around, man. they're taking this game seriously. And again, they're in so much man, I don't know why I'm going to an RPO. Oh, it's actually kind of there. Dog. Hold the block out there. That's pretty gosh dang open if we just hold ourselves a block. Now we got a 3rd and 11. And again, the offense kind of falling by the wayside here a little bit. Yeah, we'll just call this mesh play. Blitz coming in, get it to X, pick up that first down, cut your way up there. Jeez, just keep a drive alive as best we can at least. Hopefully get some points on the board. I mean, we're at the 35. We're looking pretty good. Looks like our boys aren't as fatigued as they were. I should have just kept that up the middle, I think. Still take that for at least some form of yardage, which at this point we're pretty happy with. Another single high safety. Let's see. Oh my goodness. Does Nevada just have like a star pass rusher or something? Because that guy is getting in this backfield so freaking fast. It is unbelievable. Another 3rd and 7. Going back to this return X post. I don't know. Do we need to like help out on defense there? Oh my gosh. Maybe I'm just drifting back too far. I don't know. But it's like these guys are really, really hammering us here. And I don't even know if we can make this kick. 50 yards? Kicks up? Kicks good. All right, we got some points on the board our opening drive there at least. All right, and we're back on offense at Nevada's 37. So defense did something good there. But we got to try to run this ball. Nevada's defensive line has kind of been bullying us a little bit at the start of this game. But we got to get it to our guy, Allen. He was the star of our first game there against Delaware, and he's done nothing for us so far. And gosh, our guys are already getting a little beat up too. Guys are already getting a little beat up too, but that was a nice run. Picked up 10 yards. I mean, there's just... They're loading the box pretty good on us here too. Just got to try to follow our blocking, and then their defensive line is just shedding so quickly. It is a problem for us here. I do like this Y-off trio close too. Just so like a streak on Hutchinson. And we have that quick drag. We have that return route, a weird kind of corner route for Taylor. We have some options on this. And again, just immediate. Are they just blitzing me a ton and I'm just not blocking anybody, so they're getting in there super quick? I don't know what the heck they're doing, but they are flying after us right now. Now I'm hoping they're staying in man. His PA crossers, we can block. Let's see, I should have a block halfback. Yeah, we don't have to worry about stadium pulls. Block the halfback. See if we can get ourselves a little bit of time to throw something here. Right, X right in that window. Hang on to that ball for me. Good work there, brother. Huge first down. Gosh. After we had such an easy time against Delaware, I figured we were going to be okay in pretty much all the CPU games, but Nevada's coming after us here. That freaking number 32 needs to chill out. He has got to relax. He is hollering at us right now. Let's try some of this bunch Y-off trips. Again, probably looking tight end. Maybe Hutchinson a little bit later. Oh, wait a second. Glenn, hang on to the ball, please. Please. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. 3rd and goal. Should we just try like a power run here? Like a close zone strong at a single back? And hope A.J. Allen can get in. Oh, I don't love how this blocking sets up, though. A.J.? I think goal at the 2. I mean, we gotta go. We gotta go, boys. We gotta go. I think I want to run again. Maybe an RPO. Maybe an RPO. Oh, gosh, I do not like the looks of this. They actually go to level sail. Yeah, level sail. Block our halfback. Hope somebody can get open here. No! He got jammed so bad, he pushed him straight through the back of the end zone. And he was just never able to come down with it. Gosh dang it. All right, but again, defense though. Gets us the ball at the 21. I like how the defense has been playing. It's just our offense has got to get it figured out here a little bit. I was debating. I was in my head debating, should I try something here? And Glenn is getting just beat to hell. Glenn is getting absolutely rocked in this game right now. But we still need you, brother. Right in there to our tight end. Right out the back of the end zone. Right out the back of the end zone. Oh my goodness gracious. What are we doing here? I'm calling dagger again. I don't even care. We got to get something going here on offense. A 3rd and 10. Please, boys. Oh, just the rush again. Get it to X, though. Terrible rack animation. A terrible rack animation. Should I just go? I mean, we're going for it. We're going for it. I should probably just take our 3, but I feel like we got to go for it here. And do this return post again. I'm actually going to keep Allen because he might get open on this. Get it to Allen and pick up that first down. My goodness. Offense struggle drive, struggle half for us so far. If we can actually get one in here, we can at least get a touchdown before halftime. Gosh, this Nevada defense. Wolfpack's a fitting name for this team, as they have been hunting and prowling and getting after us here so far. I'm going to keep this as a duo run, and they're just straight in the backfield. Just straight in the backfield. Doesn't even take them a second. They are in there on us. My word. Nevada's not to be messed with, man. I'm telling you. Nevada's got something. I like to get, yeah, let's do a speed out and stem it up here on X. See if we can't get maybe that in the back of the end zone. Or our halfback right there. And I'm taking 3. I'm taking 3. Oh my gosh. I mean, so many touchdowns out the back of the end zone. Dropped. Just take our points. My God. Alright, so second half. Defense started us with a stop, which is nice. See, we'll just take RB right there, and it's knocked out, dropped. Excellent. And I just talked about how we have to make sure we're running the ball more, too. And then they come out, and it's like they know. It's like they know. I can't run the ball on a look like this. We're going to have to go dagger. See if I can get this post route on our tight end. Just take one to B really quick, cut it up, take our yardage there. Injury timeout. Number 3. That was AJ Allen. AJ Allen. Great. Let's just go with it. Oh! They are destroying me up front. They are killing me up front. Did you see that block shed they got there? I mean, what are you supposed to do at a certain point here? Take it to B. Pick up our first down. Anytime we're trying to run the ball, we are getting block shedded like crazy. I actually said to substitute AJ Allen out, but that's fine. And then they just fill the gap perfectly. It's Nevada team. Nevada is something else, man. Let's try one divide. Maybe throw, I don't know, Texas route on our halfback? What do we think of that? Secure catch. I should have greened it. I should have greened that one. I can take blame for that one, but I still feel like we should have caught that. I still feel like we should have caught that. Try to pass lead that down. Hutchinson? Yeah, it didn't look like their defense was set up quite right to defend that. Okay. Okay. I'm gonna try the RPO again. See if we can't get one to Burrows. And hopefully have a block hold for us. Now, man coverage and 32 again. Dude, this guy is, it's ridiculous what this man has been able to do to us. 32 is single-handedly destroying us. It really makes me not excited for like our game against Troy coming up. Just take Allen quick and hopefully get some blocks. Okay, good block there. Who was that? Who was that? Number 2? Number 2? Yeah, number 2. Great block on the outside there, man. Really appreciate your help with that one. just throw one block there and we're like gone. We're golden. But no, he will not. Just drop back, find our guy, quick mesh. They're gonna be calling a lot of man blitzes. Take the quick drag, take it for the touchdown. We got a touchdown on the board, and apparently we went for 2 and didn't get it. Kind of wish we were able to do that, but okay. So, 1st and 10, and it's our ball again. We're up by 5, ball at the 20. Just need one good drive here, please. Please, boys. Just one solid drive. Okay, we were able to find some room. Guess who? Number 32 coming from behind to make that tackle. I like the looks of this inside attack. I might like it better with like a drag on Ezram though. And really getting that kind of mesh going underneath. Another single high safety. Maybe we'll have room for Hutchinson. Right there. Perfect. Perfect. Calm down. Relax. We're fine. We're okay. We know we've got a good playbook. We know we've got a good enough team. We can make this work. We'll be alright. First down. Take it to the 4th. Get back to a run. We're going to have Hicks in the backfield now. A little wear and tear. Oh, I should have ran that to the left. That one's on me. It's just perfect timing on the block shed by that defensive tackle, which is unfortunate. Now, do we want to run again here? Chip wide receiver corner looks kind of interesting. Don't hate the looks of that. Level Mills. We've got there's like too much interesting stuff in here that I have a hard time picking. What do we want to do? So we'll just go back to the smash return play for now. Second and 9, 2 high safeties. I don't think we'll be able to fit one into X quick. Oh my goodness. Just nobody. Nobody won on that play. Had nobody open. Well, you know what we're going to do here. Third and 9, kind of got to have it play. Find dagger. Call dagger. Hope our tight end gets open. We could send Parrish out, but I feel like we really need to actually keep him in there against this defense. I'm not even clicking on, just you got it, buddy. I'm not risking messing that up. Just you got it, tight end. We're gonna trust you. Brock Glenn. Oh, hey, Big Red. What's up, brother? We trust Brock Glenn to put one on the money there, and he does. We have our chrome helmets on, but they show us black helmets in there. Whatever. Whatever. I wasn't going to go duo, but I actually kind of like the looks of a pin pull toss here. Yeah. Yeah, I do. I kind of like the looks of pin pull toss here a lot. Take it in, Parrish. Oh, it's a struggle to start. A big struggle for us to start on this one. But with that, Western Kentucky now up by 2 scores. Hopefully the defense can hold again. And they do. Give us the ball right back at the 27-yard line. Great. Great job there by the boys. Let's see. Do we have... Okay, we do have an inside zone on this tight slots halfback weak. We're just going to try to just run the ball here and escape with our lives. Escape Reno. Bruised, battered, but alive. We just got to get out of here with a win at this point. Let's just give one to Parrish up the middle here again out of a trips look this time. Let's try to let those blocks set up, pick up that first down. We're even going to turn shoe clock on, substitute, get him out of there. Don't need to risk anything else. Hopefully nobody's been too badly hurt in this game. We'll have to check that at the end. I mean, Allen's still out there. I think we did have a couple offensive line injuries, but other than that, I feel like we've done pretty good. Oh, that's some blocking, boys. That's some blocking, boys. That halfback base had a bunch wide trips. I like the looks of it. Hit him with that 6-7. Another touchdown for Western Kentucky. And just like that now, the boys are looking good. The boys are hanging on. Another stop by the defense. Okay. Let's just run this sucker out. Let's just get out of here. I'm not trusting the Super Sim. I do want to test out some more of the different runs in here. At halfback base, at a bunch wide trips. I'm really, really liking the looks of that. But let's take a look at some of the other runs we got in some of these other formations here too after the 2-minute warning. Like, I feel like the base out of this Y-off trio weak could be alright too. Going to the tight end side, the 2 receivers out there blocking. Like, the pulling guard's going to get the slot corner, so we got to kind of slow down a little bit. Ah, that outside corner came flying in, though. I like the looks if we were able to bounce that outside. Not quite able to. A buck sweep reverse. I mean, again, this wing trip's nasty looks pretty nice, too. They're really loading the box on us here, but we're still just going to keep this a run. Looks like they're not taking any timeouts. Down by 19, that makes sense. Let's see, even against a full box. Ah, that was just... He just kind of looped around at us there. For old time's sake, one more dagger. One more dagger. But I love that their bunch strong offset has dagger, flood, and corner strike. So it's like, just because we're coming out bunch strong offset doesn't necessarily mean it's guaranteed to be dagger. It probably will be. Oh, stay on your feet there, 17. Stay on your feet there, 17, and let's get out of here. Actually, I am going to set us up for one more field goal here if we can. I might have screwed ourselves here a little bit. I was thinking get some XP like for our kicker. I don't know. Run up the score a little bit. Why not? Let's go ahead and get one more field goal on the board. And we will take our 29-7 victory against Nevada. But damn. Nevada's defense got hands. My goodness. That number 32. I got to look at that number 32. Look at the celebration with Big Red. Go give him the big high five there. We have got to check out that number 32 on Nevada's defense because that guy was destroying us. We'll check out our stats for this one. I do think we threw an interception at the beginning because something happened that right away it switched from offense to defense, and I accidentally had it set to defense only, and we started with the ball, and I messed something up. So let's see. Yeah, interception by Brock Glenn, great. 17 for 29, and we do have less than 20 turnovers, but still that's 1 through 2 games, puts us on a pretty good pace, even though whatever things happened, it's fine. 17 for 29, 219, and a touchdown rushing wise. Yeah, we just have to. We weren't really ever able to get it going great. But running the ball is just so important in the game this year that we have to. I came out way too pass happy in this game, and there's a lot of good runs in this Rutgers playbook, so we should have stuck with that a little bit more. But Hutchinson, 5 for 93, and the receiving touchdown. Taylor Allen really didn't get to involve our tight end too much. He did get wide open on that one dagger play, which is nice. Let's see if our defense, we got a couple sacks this time. Okay, Brandon Thomas, go on, brother. Freshman speed rusher, love to see that. And Garrison Madden, our linebacker. No turnovers forced, but that's fine. We can live with that. Well, let's return to Hub. Let's check that Nevada defensive end. I want to see his stats and everything. What abilities are... He's got to have something, because that guy was lighting us up. We do get some more Coach XP. We'll put that back into Recruiter. Oh, we actually got 50. We got 50. And we can do... Oh, I'll do the... I recorded the game before the intro, so we'll go over recruiting in the intro. You guys would have seen that already. Okay. So we'll check our injury report. I think we're okay. Maybe some minor... No, we're fine. We're fine. We're fine. Let's check the depth chart of Nevada, though. I have got to see. If I'm hoping their defensive line is actually good, and it's not just our offensive line that got demolished throughout that game, but I don't have high hopes. So number 32. Okay, this guy is actually very good. 87 overall, quick jump, takedown, pocket disruptor, and recoup. That's honestly really good to see. Because at least it was a stud pass rusher that was destroying us, all things considered. They don't really have anything on their defensive tackles, which those guys were kind of beating us up a little bit too. But at least we see their defensive end that was giving us such a hard time is an actual stud. Let's go spend our coach points, and then I think we can get out of here. Get out of here for this one. Coach abilities. So that puts us 2-0. We just got to win 4 user games throughout the rest of the season. We'll get that bowl eligibility. We have to have 19 turnovers or less throughout our next 10 games. I think we'll be able to manage that. And we'll get a good NIL boost. And with that fundraising coordinator we bought before the season started, I like where we're at here. So we're going to spend 15, 15, and then where do we want? And then we'll just do 20 somewhere. It doesn't really matter. I said the tier 2 one, I don't really care about. It's more about just getting to that tier 3. And actually where I'm going to start, let's see, where do we need the most help? Where do I want to get to tier 3 first? Defensive line. I think defensive line is going to help us the most. So I'm going to do this on defensive line. Then once we get 25 more, I'm just going to go down defensive line. This quarterback, as long as we get that quarterback, I don't think, and as long as we can hold on to him, I don't think that's a huge thing. But defensive line is just such an important thing in this game. So let's put our focus there. Okay, so it was a rocky start for us in that new offense. I still think there's a ton of potential. We're still going to stick with the Rutgers playbook here for our user games in season 1. Glenn Jacobs has given me an awful spicy look here. But a slow start, but we were able to start picking up a little bit of momentum there. The defense played great again. That 4-2-5 zone pressure coming through on those sims gets us to 2-0. So yeah, make a bowl game would get us 100. I'm just kind of going all over the place here. But yeah, that'll do it. Week 1 in the books for Western Kentucky. We will be back we'll have a game of the week from week 1, presuming we've got a good user game. There's been one played so far, and it was a bit of a comfortable win for Liberty, taking down James Madison, because James Madison's quarterback is terrible. But we have 4 more user games still that are going to be played tomorrow as I'm recording this. Today, as you guys are seeing this, that always confuses me. It always takes me a second. So hopefully we'll have a game of the week of week 1. If not, we'll be back for our week 2 user game against Spicy in North Texas. That running back is going to drive me insane. I don't know what the heck we're going to do. That's going to be a rough one for us, but we'll be back. We'll see you guys then. Hope you enjoyed this one. Until then, take it easy.